Versatile Mage. Chapter 630. The Sacrificial Pig or Lamb. Who is this guy? A sharp voice asked from behind the monument. Damn it, why is he here? He's Mo Fan, that idiot's friend. I suggest we take him down first. If Fang Gu realizes we're setting up an ambush here for him, we'll have trouble tracking him again, replied another voice. Just kill him. I don't have time to waste on a little shrimp who lost his way, said the sharp voice coldly. What about the girl beside him? I'll leave her to you, but focus on the matter at hand first. Thanks, the man said, restless from excitement. Su Xiaoluo and Zhang Xiaoho both saw Mo Fan and Lu Ru walking toward them. It went without saying that they knew the two were walking right into a trap. They tried to warn them, yet they could not utter a single word, as their minds were sealed off. Finally, as the two reached the monument, Chief Xi Sang received them with a smile. Lu Ru felt disgusted when she saw Xi Sang's expression. She had no idea where he got the courage to still smile at her like that. She suspected he was an underling of the Black Vatican. So it's you that scared us. Fang Gu has been trying to hunt us down, said Xi Sang. Chief, you're not a good man, Mo Fan smiled. Not a good man? What do you mean? The chief was startled. You've been hiding something from us all along. If it weren't for my brother, I wouldn't even bother saving your village. Yet not only weren't you grateful, you even colluded with those assholes. Mo Fan's smile gradually turned into a cold grin. Xi Sang's face went blank. After a slight hesitation, he said, I had no other choice. It, a sharp voice commanded from the dense shrubs. The atmosphere turned murderous as an icy breeze swept past. A pungent smell assailed their nostrils, like a breeze coming out of a cave stacked with rotten meat, feces, and corpses. It was utterly disgusting. A pack of dark beast monsters crawled out from both sides. There were 70 to 80 of them. They had odd shapes, with only skin and bones. Their tongues were eerily red and long, while their eyes were filled with greed and hatred, like devils from hell. Judging from the ghastly appearance, these dark beast monsters were most likely related to the undead by blood. How disgusting! Lu Ru twisted her lips, utterly disgusted. Many demon creatures were already ugly and savage, yet they were relatively adorable compared to these dark beast monsters, especially crawling out in such huge numbers. If she was still the little girl of the past, she would have instantly fainted upon seeing this. They used to be humans, but now they're just fallen spirits, willing to be ordered around like dogs, doing evil things with their asshole masters, explained Mo Fan calmly. We should just cleanse these creatures along with their souls, said Lu Ru. KKK, very precise. It seems you're familiar with our Black Vatican. Now, if you know how we do things, you should stop resisting so we can tie you up, just so you won't scare our fish away. If everything goes well, maybe I'll spare your lives. The sharp voice spoke again. Behind the monument, a woman in a dark red mink coat walked out. The coat was so long it almost reached the ground. Despite the cold, the mink coat was fairly revealing, showing long legs covered in red stockings. Her heels were so sharp they could almost pierce the tiles of the monument. The woman wore a veil to cover her face. However, Mo Fan realized something. Not every woman wearing a veil is a goddess. Compared to the mixed-blooded angel Yi Menge, whom he had traveled with for a few days, this woman in the dark red mink coat was actually nothing but a pile of ostrich poop. Hey, uncle from the countryside, can you stop playing a transgender role? Luckily you have the veil, or else I think I would be vomiting now. You should stop being the Black Vatican's underling and start streaming. Earn a living by fooling some idiots online, said Mo Fan. As soon as his words were spoken, it felt like the air froze. Frost began to cover the thick layer of foundation on the woman's face, which could easily pierce Mo Fan to death if scraped off. The woman in the mink coat had 7 black clergy standing close to her. They were all wearing black outfits, each marked with a curse mark that looked like crawling cockroaches and centipedes. The marks were deep, It was clear these cursed beasts were stronger than the ones Mo Fan had faced before. As the woman unleashed her murderous aura, the 7 cursed beasts subconsciously moved further away. They were utterly terrified of her. "Kid, you're going to use the rest of your life to regret what you've just said." The icy voice of the woman spat. Even the raindrops were turning to ice. "The truth is always unbearable. You just need time to get used to it. I bet your men have already gotten used to your appearance after vomiting a few times," said Mo Fan. "Take him down. I want him alive, and try not to make a mess here," demanded the woman murderously. Mo Fan said to Lu Ru disdainfully, "Kill them all, help their souls find peace. We should accumulate merit for our next life so we won't have a ghastly appearance like hers." The woman's heels stumbled slightly. She almost could not resist tearing Mo Fan to pieces herself. This reckless idiot had just been promoted to Blue Deacon due to her viciousness and cruelty. She stared at Mo Fan coldly, yet did not attack. The 7 black clergy and the huge number of dark beasts were more than enough to take care of him. Mo Fan did not move. His eyes stared into the woman's, the slight grin on his face clearly showing his disgust and hatred toward the ugly woman, who looked like a skinny old man playing a transgender role. Chief Xe Sang panicked. He spoke to Mo Fan in a trembling voice. "How reckless are you? She's a Blue Deacon of the Black Vatican. You have no business here. Why did you barge in? You're going to put my villagers in danger. Yeah, you should just listen to her. We are all dragged into this mess now. She's trying to catch Fang Gu, and Fang Gu is trying to kill us. She's helping us," blurted Li Kai. "Don't make it worse for us, just leave." Mo Fan was not angry. The villagers were nothing but idiots. Based on the Black Vatican's usual behavior, once they captured Fang Gu, the lucky villagers would be killed on the spot, and the unlucky ones would be turned into more dark beasts crawling on the ground. However, Mo Fan was indeed surprised. This ugly, old woman turned out to be a Blue Deacon under Salon's command. Mo Fan was tired of killing only the useless Black Vatican members. The Black Vatican had treated Bo City like a city of white mice, so Mo Fan did not see them as humans either. Right on time, the deceased of the calamity of Bo City needed a sacrifice. A Blue Deacon was worthy enough to be slain as a sacrificial pig or lamb. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.